Are you finding that you need to have an extra glass of wine every night just to get through the end of the day and warm yourself up to going into work the next day? You are a super successful woman in your corporate path or in your business, and you have the dream set up from the outside looking in. Only you are sitting in it and wondering, is this all that there is? And what is my purpose anyway? And if that resonates for you, then hi, my name is Jennifer Zenz-Olson, founder and owner of Laughing Lotus Wellness, transformational purpose coach and expert. What I do is work with women just like you who are on this journey and feeling really misaligned and not sure if this is all that there is, and where they thought they were going to be and where they aren't at all connected anymore. And I help you reignite your fire for that purpose, and we reconnect that idea of success and purpose together at the same time. And how we do that is we clarify, how did we get where we are? Where do you want to go? And what are we going to do to get you there? And sometimes that means staying where you are, and we can figure that out. And sometimes it means we have to change lanes, which is what I did in my journey. So what I want to share today in the idea of thanks is something that I know was really profound in my psychotherapy practice, right? With hundreds and hundreds of clients. The idea of the language that we use, naming the beauty. And what we really want to do is think about the profound nature of language, which I know sounds so ridiculous, but I'm a language nerd. From the time I was a little kid, I was literally that nerd. I'm not joking. In second grade, I had this incredible reading teacher, and one of the things that she would do, she would put a random word on the board, and you got extra credit if you would look it up in the dictionary and like write a little sentence. And I did it every single week. I love words. I love to read. I just think they are so profoundly full of energy that we can utilize to enhance our lives. And what I saw a lot in my psychotherapy practice was where people were using it in a way that was harmful. And they weren't doing it intentionally. It became a habit, right? We're looking at this word of a habit. It's like, what are we kind of creating for habits for ourselves? And so I want you to think about, and I'm going to invite you to do a little exercise. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes for a minute. Just for a minute. We're not going to be here long. And I want you to try to kind of take a minute, shake out any extra, restlessness or any energy you might be holding on to for a minute. We're just going to do this really quick exercise. And what I want you to do is just take a pause and sort of recognize for a minute, if I bring up the word fight, what happens for you? What happens to your breath? What happens in your body? What happens in your mind? And I'll nearly guarantee that it's negative. That we kind of feel repelled. We kind of feel sad, right? We go to a memory. It's so normal. Okay, and release that. Okay, shake it out, right? Like the boxers do in the ring. Shake it out. I'm gonna start fresh. So what I want you to do now is close your eyes again. And I want you to go in. And I want you to think of the word beauty. I just want you to think of the word beauty. And I want you to see what happens. Where do you notice that in your mind? Where do you notice it in your body? What is happening for the breath? And go ahead and release that. I just wanted you to kind of send a minute, right? Just give ourselves a minute. And what I want you to do is notice that. Just how quickly, click, 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 right into place. We instantaneously have a response. That's actually the power of language. And so naming things in a positive way is just as powerful. So think about this. I get up for work. Anybody relate to this? Today is going to be a shit day. 2 minutes in, the coffee pot's broken, the nail chips, the makeup sliding off the face, the hair won't do what you want it to do. I could list a million things, right? The kids are not behaving, whatever it is, right? You're doing this, you have this harried morning, you wake up late, whatever. And instantaneously what I think is, today is going to be shit. And what I just did was set the tone for my entire day, my friends. I just cut myself off at the knees because I have set a tone. That word, those words, today is going to be bad. Today is going to be hard. Today is going to be a challenge. Every single phrase we use for ourselves actually carries energy. And so one of the most profound shifts you can actually make for transformation is reframing. That's such a therapeutic word, but you can reframe the way that you're using language. Okay? So I wanted you to embody, I wanted you to have this experience of the energetic difference between two words in 2 seconds flat, what that was like. And know that at a moment's notice, if you need to shift out of some space, you can do this just by practicing shifting the language you're using. And I'm not saying it'll necessarily happen like this, but what it is it's the habit of doing it over and over again, of using language that's affirmative and empowering and kind. We're looking for that kindness around us, right? When we can name it, we give it energy. And so words like thanks and gratitude, empowering, kindness, generosity, grace. I mean, I could sit lists for you all day long because I love this stuff, right? But they elicit this little spark of joy. They elicit this little beautiful energy. And that's what I really want you to practice doing. As you're going through this month, it's like, how can I put this lens on and be using it to name what I'm seeing, to kind of create this incredible energy for myself, and know that you have the power to do it, right? You get to be the boss of that. And so it's a really cool tool. And what I did was taught people all the time in my office this idea of thought changing, because it's incredibly powerful for us. So I want you to practice it, okay? So we've embodied it, we tried it on, we know that it sets a tone. I'm going to be looking to create a habit of reframing the way that I'm using my language, the way that my thoughts are, to actually support where I want to go. Okay? So I want you to try that on for me. If that was helpful, I want to invite you. Head on over to my website. I have a free gift right on my front homepage there. Super easy to tap into. Go and grab that free gift and use it. It's a free meditation. It's lovely. It's all about purpose. So I want you to go and check that out. And that's right on my website, laughinglotuswellness.com. Again, laughinglotuswellness.com. Go nab that free gift. Check out that meditation and let me know if there's anything else I can do to support you. But until next time, this is Jen sending blessings, love, and light and supporting you on your path to purpose.